Debra, you've worked at two big public companies before you came here, Johnson & Johnson and at Pepsi. You're now at a distinctly private company, though also quite big. What's different about it, and why do you seem to like this one so much more? Aren't all big companies the same?
All big companies are not the same. What attracted me to Mars was the iconic brands and the fact that the brands are beloved, and the fact that if you just look around this building, you sort of get, the excitement of the category and the business and the brand.
But is that the central explanation for why employees, or as you call them, associates, like working here?
Definitely, I think for many people, the brands are an attraction, right? I get asked a lot, is it like working in Candyland? It's not Candyland, it is a business. So I think the brands are a big part of it. I think the other piece is that these are healthy businesses that are not just strong in the U.S., but they are strong around the world. Many young people, when they come to Mars, they're very interested in global and international assignments, and we are a global company. They're also interested in sustainability.
What should I be asking you about Mars corporate culture that I haven't asked you?
When we talk about our principles, there's a principle called mutuality that is quite different than anything I've experienced in other corporate cultures. And when we talk about mutuality, we're typically looking for, in every decision, what's best for all parties. And that sometimes means we might take less earnings, or we may delay earnings, because in the long run, it's better for everyone involved. I think that's quite unique. I think that's quite unique, especially for a company that's large and successful and growing.
Why is Mars, do you suppose, a great company to work for?
So I believe Mars has great people, people that are unlike any other business. They're really driven, passionate, and want to succeed. But they're also people that care about people.
Just maybe a slightly different vantage point for me. The thing that makes Mars truly a great company to work for is our concept of time is a lot longer than it would be for other organizations. So as a privately held company, we tend to measure time in years and decades versus periods and quarters, which means as an organization, when it comes to our associates, we take a much longer term view as it relates to their development. We also take a long-term view around things such as sourcing and brand building, which allows us to be committed to quality.
Mars is just a really distributed people organization, so we get things done all the time through people, by grabbing people at your desk, by pulling together a meeting on an impromptu basis. There's not a lot of the running things up the flagpole kinds of corporate politics that you see elsewhere.